Hello, welcome. Today I have another ink review sample for you. And today the color is by Stipula and it's called Bright Green. I'm just going to go ahead and make a swatch of that real fast. Alright. And this is a very nice, vibrant green. At least so far. Of course, it hasn't dried yet. We're going to see how that looks when it's dry as well. So far it's very pretty. Alright, and then let's go ahead and get the name on here. Okay. And that's how it looks so far. I'm going to put it under a fan to dry. I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm back and I've got some copy paper here. I always like to test the inks out on some copy paper because you never know if you're going to be in a situation where you might not have your nicer papers with you, and like maybe at school or work, and you just want to know if the ink is going to perform well on some cheaper papers. This is copy paper. Alright, so far it looks really nice. This is a very pretty color. Very close to what I would consider a true green. It's almost like a Christmassy green, but maybe not quite. Alright, and then here is some HP 32, and HP 32 paper is also copy paper, but it's really smooth and tends to resist the ink a little bit. And so sometimes you can see special effects in the ink if it has any. So it's a really good in-between budget option. And if there are any colors that you would like to see me review, if you leave a suggestion, and if I have the ink or if I can get it, then we can do a review video. There we go. That's how that looks so far. Looks really good. I'm going to set it aside to dry, and then we're going to try this on some Tomo River paper. And Tomo River paper is a lot smoother and resists the ink even better than the HP 32, so it tends to show off the different special effects of the ink very well. I'm going to go ahead and do some swirls here. This is Tomo River. And if you find these videos helpful at all, or if you enjoy watching them, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, so that way you don't miss out on anything, and it also helps me out. Alright, here we go. So this is looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and check on the swatch and see if it's dry. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So here's how this turned out. It's really, really pretty on the copy paper. There's not really any feathering. It just looks really nice. So this is a safe one to use if you don't have any nice paper handy. And then on the HP 32, it also looks good. But in addition to that, you've got a much richer color. The tiniest bit of like some halo shading on the side, just a little bit, and in the writing you can see some shading as well. So if you like a green ink that has some shading and all you have is the HP 32 paper, this would be fine for that. And then on the Tomo River paper, the shading is much more dramatic. You have even lighter, the light part of the green is even lighter and the dark part of the green is even darker. And then around here where that shading was a tiny bit on the edges on the HP 32, it's really prominent here on the Tomo River paper. So this is a really pretty green ink. Let's look at the swatch and see what it can show us. So it looks like there is definitely a really nice dark shading around the edge here. Hopefully the camera picks it up. I don't really see a sheen, but there's also this really dark color running through here. And you can see how this goes from like a kind of like a true green, and then it goes down here to this brighter, bolder green color. And then you got some shading down there in the writing. So this is a really nice color. If I could find a link for it, I'll leave the link down below for you. And thank you so much for watching. You have a great day.